This fall, a new project to make the Mississippi River deeper will begin. What's different this time is the project is a public-private partnership that has involved agriculture from the get-go. TWILA's Neil Melancon shows us how making the river deeper will be a big boost, even for people who are not close to it.
They've already through flowering, starting to set peas in the pods.
Charles Canatella is going over his bean crop one last time before harvest. Harvest will soon begin across Louisiana, and while beans might start here, eventually they come here. This is the Mississippi River where most soybeans head to overseas destinations. That's why farmers like Canatella have invested in a project to dredge the Mississippi.
60% of all our soybeans come down the Mississippi River and exported out. And, it's just a lot of grain to be moved worldwide. And the cheaper you can move it out, the better, the more competitive you are, the more you're going to be able to sell.
Canatella is also a member of the United Soybean Board that funded research for the project, along with several other soybean groups. Together with partners at the Army Corps of Engineers and the Louisiana Department of Transportation, the project is ready to move forward this fall. Some dredging will be complete this year, according to Corps spokesman Ricky Boyette.
For this year, we're looking at starting this process to deepen in the fall, late fall, September, October timeframe. Fortunately, we have the money in hand to do the work in the Southwest Pass, so that's going to be our first focal area. We'll start working there this year, and then as we work and get those relocations moved upriver, we'll turn our attention to Baton Rouge.
Boyette said the project overall will cost around $120 million. However, he said the return on investment will pay for itself within 2 years and then return even more.
When we say 5 feet, we look at it from a cost-benefit ratio, and we're looking at about an annual return of $120 million a year. That's about $7 for every dollar we're going to spend to deepen it.
For farmers like Canatella, that return is dollars that will come back to the farm and rural communities at a time when those places are struggling.
The prices the last few years on corn and soybeans have been depressed. If we could have the river deepen where we can get a bigger ship in, our export, the money it costs to export it out, the freight, in other words, from New Orleans, Baton Rouge down to another country is going to be lowered.